Pain, especially chronic pain, is a serious problem that affects the quality of life for millions of people worldwide. But the control of pain has been a neglected area of global concern, despite the availability of cost-effective means to treat and relieve pain.
The treatment of pain has been neglected in both developed and developing countries. For years, researchers and doctors targeted the survival of population, finding disease cures, discovering vaccine. Addressing the cause and treatment of pain wasn't a priority.
People unable to work. There are people in the last stages of life who are suffering from intense pain, so they're not going to die a comfortable death because of it.
And the problem continues to get worse. As the average human lifespan increases, physical ailments that cause pain are becoming more common around the world, particularly in developing countries where serious diseases that cause severe pain are prominent. Yet there is often little or no pain relief available to those who are suffering.
Because in developing countries, the focus is more on communicable diseases. And because of resource allocation by governments to areas of priority, pain and the quality of medical treatment receives less attention.
More than 10 million people worldwide are diagnosed with cancer each year, and the pain associated with their condition is a serious concern. The World Health Organization estimates that nearly 80% of the world population has either no access or insufficient access to pain treatment. And every year, tens of millions of people, including cancer patients and HIV/AIDS patients at the end of their lives, suffer without any relief for their pain.
In fact, in 2005, a major epidemiological study on more than 3,000 individuals in 12 European countries revealed that chronic pain is a major cause of disability and distress. And the 20% of doctors concerned did not regard pain as a problem.
The need for pain management and relief and the value of addressing pain in the treatment of disease, injuries, and surgery is a serious global health concern. An international movement is now underway to educate medical professionals, government officials, other decision makers, and the general population that pain relief is a human right, and the study and treatment of pain is a critical part of this movement.
Probably every family, every community, every country in the world has patients that have cancer, other illnesses, and the related pain that goes with that. The goal of the association is to study pain in order to provide better treatment options for patients, to raise awareness of the consequences of pain, and to provide better, more effective treatment and more accessible treatment for patients to relieve their suffering. Research and education are probably going to be the cornerstones of any advances that we have in pain therapy.
With a high probability, we often don't get to the mechanism of the pain in the patient, meaning we have to understand better the mechanisms that lead to the generation of pain and the maintenance of pain.
For instance, more people experience musculoskeletal pain than any other type of pain, whether it is neck pain, limb pain, low back, joint, bone, or chronic widespread pain. Yet despite the wide-ranging conditions and symptoms of musculoskeletal pain, they all share similar underlying mechanisms and opportunities for potential treatment. The results of brain imaging and genetics research in the study of pain are helping scientists and healthcare professionals around the world provide better treatment of pain.
I'm looking mainly at brain mechanisms underlying pain and pain modulation in humans. So I use functional and other sorts of imaging techniques of the brain and of the spinal cord, to see how pain is processed in the human brain, to see what is altered in patients with chronic pain, and hopefully to sort of be able to then say, okay, this alteration is related to the development or maintenance of chronic pain.
Yet there are many reasons why there is still a large gap between pain treatment needs and what is actually delivered to patients with pain worldwide. Some top reasons include the lack of pain management and palliative care policies, strict drug control regulations that block access to morphine and other proven pain medications, as well as a lack of education for healthcare workers.
Pain assessment that is now being regarded as the fifth vital sign so that it can be documented and pain relief can be monitored. This aspect too has to be taught in developing countries to remove the educational barrier.
The leaders and members of the International Association for the Study of Pain, or IASP, believe it is time to raise the profile of pain worldwide and recognize chronic pain as a major global health concern.
Most associations form at a grassroots and grow to global. We started from a global perspective, so that's very unique. And then the goals of the association are to provide a forum for researchers to share their knowledge about pain and to provide better education to healthcare providers and ultimately to provide better services to patients who are suffering with pain.
With more than 7,000 members in over 120 countries around the world, IASP brings together scientists, clinicians, healthcare providers, and policymakers to support the study of pain and translate that knowledge into improved pain relief worldwide.
We have a myriad of different activities. We publish Pain, which is a scientific journal. It's the preeminent journal of pain in the world. Every 2 years, we have the World Congress of Pain. 2010 is the global year against musculoskeletal pain, which is probably the most common form of pain that people have throughout the world. And so what we try and do is raise public awareness about the different issues with pain, the particular pain theme that we have each year, and provide an advocacy and information for the public.
Using the facilities available to them through the IASP, especially the educational materials, protocols and guidelines, effective pain management can be achieved even in developing countries.
So I think by educating healthcare professionals, we should be able to get to a diagnosis faster and hopefully to treatment faster as well.
The lack of pain treatment worldwide is an international human rights crisis that needs attention at the local, national, and international levels. Pain relief is a human right, and the International Association for the Study of Pain is striving for better pain treatment and much-needed relief for people around the world. For more information about IASP, visit iaspain.org.